What's up, YouTube family? We're back at it with another video. It's your boy James.
Your boy RJ. We'll be talking about sneaker reselling. This is Sneaker Reselling 101 with James and RJ. With that being said, a lot of you appreciate like the consignment videos, the tips we do for store owners and whatnot. But this video is specifically meant for those resellers, entrepreneurs and whatnot that have maybe decided to pick up the sneakers and make $1 out of them. We obviously found a passion and a love for it at a young age, sneaker reselling, and we're gonna have 4 different points for you today. Few little side notes, so grab your pen and paper if you're maybe early in your reselling game, and take what we give you. So
first things first, how we got started. I'll take it back all the way back to freshman year in high school. How I got started was looking at one of my teachers. He had some fresh SBs on, and there was no SB hype back in 2010, so it was just the different colors, the different patterns, just different stuff. And I kept asking him questions, and he pretty much told me, like, I get my shoes by either looking on eBay for the cheapest price. Back then there was no StockX, there was no Go, there's none of that. It was all eBay. So that's kind of how it got me going, just seeing a teacher that I looked up to back in the day.
Right.
Just seeing how fresh he always was, like, even if it was just, sometimes he was in a suit, sometimes he was in pants. It was just fresh to know that
he was all dressed up with some kicks. Didn't you used to rock like Jeremy Scott? And
yeah. I used to rock the wings, the Jeremy Scott wings, the bears, the pandas. Man, I used to rock all the exotic stuff back in the day. It wasn't like Jordan 1s for me or Dunks or any of that. It was like the weird stuff that, like I said, I saw from my...
Hold on. Oh, it's just Luis leaving, Everybody knows Luis's car.
It was just, the weird stuff my, teacher would wear. That's pretty much what got me into it. And I would always sit down with him and ask him, like, where's he getting the shoes from and how does he afford them? Because teachers don't make a lot of money, but that defeats the purpose. How'd you get started?
But he was also a teacher for a little while too, and I'm sure all the kids looked at him with all the kicks on while he was a PE coach.
Yeah, I was a PE coach, and the kids were always asking, like, where do I get all my shoes from? And they freaked out when I told them I'm a store owner, and they started shopping with us and bringing their parents over here.
Yeah,
so shout out Maverick Elementary. I'm not there anymore, but shout them out. I miss the kids.
Yeah, but not the principal.
She watches this.
But nah, what got me in the game, as you can see, I'm wearing my Yankee hat today, right? Okay, cool. It'd be weird if I didn't. But I used to look up to Derek Jeter. I used to play baseball when I was young. Derek Jeter had his own collab with Michael Jordan. I guess he was one of the people that sponsored their brand. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he had a shoe, I got into it. But the biggest thing that got me into it the most, I would say, is the first time I wore them. They were like a white sneaker. I wore blue jeans with them, and it had the denim rub on the tongue. And those of y'all that have rocked like white shoes with some blue jean Levi's or something know what I'm talking about. It bleeds. It gets your shoe with that denim stain, and you're trying to clean it. I figured out an antidote, nail polish remover, but very lightly. And I started cleaning shoes in middle school. And that took off for me doing like a small little middle school book on Michael Jordan. I used to love playing basketball as well. Everybody wants to be like Mike. Air Force Fusion 5s. Those of y'all that watch our videos, y'all know that shoe got me in the game. I just recently came across it and threw it in my collection just for like nostalgic purposes. So that's what got me into it. I loved it. And then the way I met James especially was back then, it's not reselling the way it is now. We would just trade up and level up. As I was saying, excuse the technical difficulties, but back then, reselling wasn't what it is now. So the way we used to do it before was like trading up with people in your size just to get what you wanted. But now, obviously, we're store owners today because of how it all started back then. So that leads us into point number 2.
How to be a reseller. So basically a couple ways that we figured out on how to be a successful reseller is one, like we said in the last video, networking. You have to network. You have to know a lot of different people. You can't just be stuck in just one little community. You have to spread your name throughout the whole, not just San Antonio, not just Texas, but everywhere. So how I got started was joining, it's a big sneaker group called Bandalay. So Bandalay, I did a lot of sales on there. So your name just gets bigger and bigger, and as the Facebook group grows, your name grows. So a lot of people knew, like, if somebody needed something, they would tag me, like, oh, James has this. Because I was more known for, like, the PE collector, the more hype stuff. As I got into sneaker reselling, I didn't want what everybody had. I wanted to be different.
You wanted all the exclusive things,
I just wanted to be different, so people knew I had that type of stuff. So being on Bandolay helped me build my platform. Till this day, I'm still on Bandolay, and that's how we get most of our stuff. You know, we can make a post, and you can just put exactly what you're looking for on any sneaker group. Honestly,
we find it like that.
Yeah, on any sneaker group. But I think Bandolay is where we get most of our product at. Like I said, I'm known on there. I brought RJ on there just in case, like, you know, I can't find something, because he scrolls through Facebook pages too, just like me.
So it's about who you know in this game.
Yeah.
Networking, go to sneaker cons, go to your local sneaker events, put yourself out there, because, yeah, us as a store, we're only competing against maybe 4 or 5 other shops around town.
Yeah.
You as an Instagram reseller or Facebook reseller or whatever,
with everybody.
You're competing with hundreds if not thousands, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So make yourself unique, make yourself different. Buy what's trending right now, buy the latest drops, because that's what people want. Those people that may support you and your small business on your Instagram or whatnot, want to continue buying from you, they want the new stuff, right? So, yeah, sometimes it's cool to carry those gems, like old school. I'm talking like maybe early 2000s, 2010-ish type of retros, and you may have a market for that. But with people these days, I know everyone wants Dunks, everyone wants Jordan 1s, everyone wants Jordan 4s. Stay on the trends, you know?
As a store owner, I personally figured out, because I was getting mad at RJ on buying like mids and lows and stuff like that, but it's not what you like, it's what the people like. You can't buy stuff that you like, because not a lot of people are like me, not a lot of people are like RJ. You know, we all have our different type of swag and style to shoes, so you can never buy what you like. Don't get stuck in that, oh, I only like this shoe, it's going to do good. No, it's not. You just never know. I mean, you can buy mids. You can buy over 100 mids and make more profit margins than you'll buy, you know, Yeezys.
You gotta think about it. Why else does Jordan Brand, Nike, Adidas all make different style of shoes and different molds?
Everybody likes different
Everyone
stuff.
has different taste, you know. So you have
a shoe that you think
something for everyone.
Yeah, a shoe that you think is just ugly and hideous can be somebody's grail.
Grab that Grinch for me real quick.
Can be somebody's grail. I mean, you just never know. So, like RJ said, stay with the trends.
Stay on top of being consistent. You know, I used to follow a few accounts that appreciate it. Look at this, yo. I know y'all have seen this. This is a CPFM Grinch Dunk, right? The Dunk, technically? SB. Yeah, I don't know. You're supposed to shave this with your barber or something and then add some swishes to it. Keep something for everybody, because we've sold this shoe
plenty of times
already, and it looks hideous to you maybe, and some of y'all may be watching like, yo, I'd rock the heck out of that. This is somebody's swag. You can't knock other people's swag, because everyone's different, you know. So like James is a silver guy, I'm a gold guy, you know. So that's something we have a difference, you know. So
I look at this while you're still talking.
I know.
All right, another thing that we can say to do when you're a sneaker reseller is join Discords, even though
cook groups.
Yeah, cook groups. Even though you think it doesn't work, I mean, you can ask questions on the cook groups.
I got this shirt from a cook group.
Yeah,
I mean, they just put a link out there, and you just click it, takes you straight to the website to buy it. Check out in, you know, I'm almost not as fast as a bot would, but you have a better chance than the general public.
Yeah, because you got to remember, you're competing with everybody. So say me and RJ here in the store, we're not on the Discord. We are on Discord, but just say we're not on the Discord. And
we should do a Discord.
Yeah, we don't know. You know, the orange lobsters are dropping today at 2:00, right? We didn't know that, but other people did. So now they're waiting right at 2:00 to hop on Sneakers app. Boom, orange lobsters just dropped. By the time we look at our phones and seeing what's going on, we check Instagram, Twitter, whatever we check, we see everybody hitting orange lobsters, and we're just like, what the heck? That's where the Discord comes in. Make sure you're on a Discord. Make sure you're on something that lets you know whether...
You may ask, like, I know a lot of people that have Discords, and some of them charge. What's an appropriate amount to pay? The most I've ever paid for a Discord personally was $30 a month. It's sort of those subscription fees, because there's people behind the Discord that are operating, and that's their business, you know? So, yeah, I would say anywhere 15, 25 to start off. Get on a decent Discord for you to get all the links, the notifications, the heads up that something's coming out, and you get, you know, all of these things for retail, because as soon as you have that retail margin and you're reselling it, it's a lot better. Because some of you right now probably are going out and buying things from other resellers with hopes to make a few bucks profit. But imagine if you had most of your items for retail, how much more money you'd be making in your pocket. So that's, I guess, a good point to make in Reselling 101, is try to get things for retail, especially while you have the legwork to do it out there. Here in shop, I think most of the stuff comes to us. We negotiate in-house. We give store credit in-house. So all of those things make sense to us. So we don't really have the time Some of our team members do go out and do the legwork, go to the mall, sign up for
Yeah.
all the raffles during the releases.
That's another step.
Mhm.
Make sure you're hitting all the malls, entering your raffles. Log on to your foot apps, your JD, your Champs, your Foot Locker, Finish Line.
Takes patience.
Yeah,
but-
make sure you're joining all those raffles, because if you don't join them, then you don't even have a chance at all.
Like, what do they say about the lottery? You'll never win if you don't play.
Yeah, exactly. So even though you know you're not gonna hit, you just never know. It might be your lucky day. So there's people I know back in the day. I used to join all the raffles, and I was hitting a lot. The Union collab that I showed you, I hit retail on the Storm Blue Union.
Yep.
You know, that shoe
I
was
hit the Guava.
that shoe
Union
was
for it,
$246 retail.
and now it's a $2,000
Now
shoe.
it's a $2,000
Yeah.
shoe. Crazy. So you just never know. Join all your raffles, whether it's foot sites online, whether it's in store, in person.
Do the legwork, yo.
Yeah.
And you never know. Maybe you pull up to the mall one day and there's a Panda sitting on the shelf. Not only did you do your raffle, maybe for you to win a shoe for retail at the release date, but you also came up that day and walking into a restock that maybe JD or Shoe Palace had. And yeah, some people sleep on it. Some people don't have the time to do it. Maybe that's an extra way you can make more money, is being the early bird getting the worm. You know what I mean? So.
And if you're a friendly person, get friendly with those workers.
Oh yeah, that's another tip. You know, try to get plugged in.
Yeah, try to get plugged in, because you know what they do. They give you the little phone call. Hey, Pandas just
Pandas
dropped.
just restocked.
You know, pull up, bring your team.
people.
Yeah, bring your people. You know, get friendly with your local
your neighborhood
people.
mall.
I mean, you just never know. I mean, we used to be cool with some people. They're not there anymore, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, some of them shop with us now, but we knew if it wasn't because of them and those relationships in the past, we probably wouldn't be where we're at today. But, you know, it is what it is, and, you know, everybody that's out there still coming up. Do your thing. You know, eat while you can.
Last but not least, some people are impatient and they just don't want to wait on stuff to sell, or want to sell it so quick.
Or you
know.
give up and you invested
Yeah,
maybe
the wrong
$1,000 in a shoe, and it's sitting.
So if that's you, we got you here at Countdown SA. We offer consignment.
Mm-hmm.
We offer 18% rate that we do. We
They say we're taxing, but the
No.
reason we have that rate is obviously because, one, we advertise the heck out of it for you.
We sell it
Two,
quick.
Yeah, we sell it pretty fast. Three, we have an app that makes things really, really convenient. You know, you have an
It's easy
inventory
for you.
manager. You have real-time notification when your items sell, and you'll, be able to know exactly how much money you made in the year. You know, so we make it easy for everyone.
breaks down all that stuff for you. So we have big consigners that are in here, and they found out, all right, well, I can look at this net sales. Boom, I made all this money net sales.
We make it convenient for the consigner, and then for us, obviously, as a store, to help distribute all these checks out, if you will. So
yeah.
and we're working to try to see if we can get some sort of direct deposit going with our bank. So maybe if you're not from here, you can ship it to us, and we
have
can
a
get you
couple-
on board.
One of our biggest consigner, I think,
Yeah, South Carolina.
biggest consigner is from South Carolina. He just ships us shoes all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shout out to you. I know you're watching.
and we're just cutting him checks weekly.
Yep.
Big checks. So
You made a lot of money for Christmas. And
Yeah.
that could be you too. You never know.
if you're an out-of-state consigner, yeah, we're not no 2J's Kicks, Urban Necessities.
Yeah.
You know, we're a micro level. I mean, we move shoes quickly.
And we believe in moving in volume.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get rid of it ASAP, trying to move your product, we can help you do that. And granted, right now it's kind of a slower day, but it is a Tuesday, and we're chilling. Where we get our bread and butter and our traffic is definitely during the weekends and
Thursday through
You can
Sunday.
barely walk in here, so we know what we can do here at this location. We know what we're gonna be able to do at our next. You know what I mean? With our bigger, brighter, beautiful,
Elegant.
area. You know what I mean? So
I've been calling it our elegant shop.
elegant shop. This is our rough around the edges one.
This is our startup. This is
Yeah.
our startup. So
Sure.
for those
This
that
is
are rocking
our
with us-
96 Civic. You know what I mean? That you move up to maybe a
we're
nice
moving
little
to a little
Camry.
we're moving up to a little Mercedes.
Mercedes. Give it a little Benzo.
Yeah, we're
Little
moving up to
C-Class.
Mercedes.
C-Class.
Yeah, that's what we're moving up to. So for those that keep following the journey, keep rocking with us.
Stay consistent.
Yeah.
Don't give up. If you do decide to just forget about reselling, hit us up to consign with us. We'll help you move your product. There's no other way in the 210. There's only one way. What way is that?
It's the countdown way,
There you
baby.
go.
Peace.